So we've got a sick chicken. This is one of our cinnamon queens, and they are super good egg layers and very friendly, and we like them a whole lot. One of her sisters died just the other day. It may have been from dehydration, or maybe there's some kind of funk going around that I didn't see. But she has a real kind of rocky breathing thing that happens, and this happens from time to time. It's pretty common that we've seen, and we have basically some antibiotics. We just give her a small shot of that. It's a one-time shot most of the times, just right into the meaty part of the chest, and typically in a couple days they start feeling better. But in the meantime, we separated her from the rest of the flock just because we didn't want it to spread if it is something real bad. And we don't have like a separate pen or anything for sick animals, so I just threw her in our brooder box because this would be really easy to clean. We also want to keep her separate too because she's an egg-laying hen, and you're not supposed to eat their eggs for I think about a week or so if they've been on antibiotics. So we have a couple other cinnamons, and it'd be really hard to figure out whose eggs is whose. So we decided just to keep her over here in the shade on the carport. And I picked some Swiss chard and what else was it? Oh, a lot of basil. I read that basil is really good for them. And then I got some rosemary and some lemon thyme and some mint and threw that in there. And she's pretty bored. Chickens get bored. You got to keep them entertained. So she's in this little space. I put it up here. She can kind of peck at it. It falls on her. And it kind of clears up their breathing a little bit too. We've been putting Vet Aid. It's kind of like a menthol sort of oil in the water. And so that gets in their nostrils and everything and helps kind of open them up like camphor basically for people. And then also some electrolytes, some Rooster Booster I think it's called. I've been putting that in there. And just to make sure she's staying nice and cool, I've got a frozen water bottle inside of her waterer there that's just kind of floating. So she's doing good. I catch crickets and grasshoppers and throw them in at her, and it's kind of like the one scene from the Star Wars movie where Luke is in the pen with the big giant monster. Kind of makes you feel like Jabba the Hutt up here looking down. But we'll keep her separated for a couple more days and make sure she's doing good. This is the easiest way to monitor them. And also we have colored rings that go on their legs. I don't know if you can see it here, but yeah, you really can't see it. But she has a pink and a blue one, and so we know her name is Tracy, and we're just going to be able to keep an eye on Tracy for a while by identifying her. So anyway, hopefully she gets better, and we'll be back to work soon. All right, see you later, guys.